try it this way. No, got to keep it this way. All right. It's the middle of the night, so I have to be quiet. I can't yell like I normally would. But let's just do some. I'm in the mood for horror. It's cold outside. I already have the shivers. Let's do a little bit of horror. I figured we'd start with this interactive horror stories. So read some horror stories. And then maybe skip over to FNAF Simulator, maybe? Fazbear? Hmm? A little bit of that. Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm not gonna wait for anybody to get in because I understand that it is midnight 30 Central Standard Time. So I'm sure everybody's asleep because they have lives. Anyways, let's check this out. Okay? All right, let's go. Evil Beneath the Ground, I think, is where I left off. So let's start there. You are a goth university student with no friends. Enough said, right? You join a school group. You join a school trip to a lake and the forest near it. If you decide to wander in the forest at night, you will find bare footprints. Those are coming from a black hole with a ladder. Will you descend down? Absolutely. Why not? Evil Beneath the Ground. You are a goth. You are a young university student who identifies as a goth. You are a lonely person. People think that you want to be alone, but in fact, you couldn't find someone you felt affinity. Everyone is so distant from you. Nobody you know listens to the music that you love, like Bauhaus, This Mortal Coil, The Sisters of Mercy, etc. You heard about a university field trip to a lake and the forest around it in autumn. There would be a picnic. Also, alcohol is permitted. What? What kind of school is this? You could bring your own drinks. You join the field trip. Not only maybe you could make some new friends, but you also love the nature, especially when it's a cold season. It's kind of hard to read when the grammar is not perfect, but I understand that this is not an American or maybe even not even a Westerner who made this. So, but of course, you couldn't make new friends once again. During the 2 hours of bus travel, you found out that every other students who joined the trip were already friends. They simply ignored you. You also didn't approach them. As a result, all you could do during the bus trip was looking outside the window or play games on your phone while you listened to their joyful laughters. You have mixed feelings about this picnic by the lake. You can't feel yourself as part of the joyful youth who are enjoying the nature trip. After having a picnic barbecue, they played a game with a ball in which they formed a circle and tried not to let the ball touch the ground. Everyone participated in the game except for you. But you enjoyed the nature trip somehow. As said before, you loved the nature. You took pictures of the lake with your phone. You don't plan to post the pictures anywhere, though. And there is a huge forest near the picnic area. You have always found peace in the green of the forest. After the sunset, People began to light a campfire and drink. People around your age generally prefer beer, but you don't like it. You feel it overfills your stomach and causes nausea after 2 cans. Instead, you prefer stronger drinks. Today, you brought a bottle of red wine and a wine glass. They gathered around the campfire while you drank your wine alone, away from them. A A handsome guy brought his guitar from the bus and began playing it around the fire while you have finished your second glass of wine. Campfire and moon illuminate. All right, we forgive you. Campfire and moon illuminate the darkness. Sun already has set. There are about 5 hours for the picnic to end. What kind of picnic is this? Oh my God. He will be going back to the city with buses. He is playing a calming song. You might join the group, but you also feel a strong urge to have a walk in the dark forest. Should I join the group or go to the forest? Sucker. I didn't do a midnight stream just so that I can not do something scary. We're going to the forest. Oh my God, I'm so congested. You stand up and wander away from the picnic. You feel the call of the dark forest. So you walk along the path into the forest. The trees are high and still green. Maybe they stay green in all seasons. You don't know. Your field is not biology. Okay. The soil is wet and muddy. You starting a fight with yourself, bro? Sorry, that tickled me. It's like you're talking to yourself and all of a sudden you're like, you don't know me, man. Anyway, the soil is wet and muddy. It must have rained before your group arrived at the lake. You leave boot prints on the soil as you walk. There are no clouds in the sky. Full moon and stars illuminate the forest. But that's not enough for your eyes. You turn on the flashlight of your phone. There is an app for it too. Oh my God. You can't clearly see, but notice rabbits in the distance. Naturally, they run from you as they notice your presence. You begin to think that you might have gone too far away from the picnic, but there is nothing interesting in the picnic area. You somehow feel like the darkness of the forest is your friend. Only friend. Well, I'm going to continue on the path. Enough said. You continue on the forest path. After a few minutes, you notice footprints on the soil. They seem to belong to a human with bare, big feet, probably a man. The prints cross the path. Turn back to the picnic site. Follow him. Follow his route back. Wait, what? Follow his route back. I don't get that third option, so we're going to go with the second one. Yeah. You follow the footprints on the soil. They keep changing directions. You find yourself at an elevation, and the prints stop here. Whoever was walking, he didn't leave prints, those you could follow anymore. He might have gone anywhere, as he didn't follow a single direction. Let's follow his route back. You decide to go to the place where he comes from. After a long walk, you find yourself at a hole. There is a lid and a long rope near it. The man clearly comes from the hole. His footprints prove it. When you hold your phone's light into the black hole, you see that there is a ladder inside the hole. You can't see the end of the hole from your position. As a curious and drunk boy, you feel a strong urge to descend. Let's descend. As you need to use your both hands to climb down, you put your phone into your jeans pocket, turning off the light. You start climbing down. After a few seconds, moon and stars above no longer illuminate what you see. You are in pitch black and the ladder still continues. Finally, your feet touch the ground. You are so distant from the forest that you can't see the entrance of the hole from where you are. You carefully get on your 2 feet. You can see nothing yet. Turn on the phone's lights. I mean, that's our only option. Okay. The place where you are is made of concrete. There is a long corridor in front of you. It is narrow, about 1 meter wide. It is not very high. There are only a few centimeters between your head and the ceiling of the corridor. You smell a terrible odor. It's a mixture of feces and something you can't understand. There are 3 doorless holes along the concrete corridor, making 3 rooms to discover. Let's knock them out one by one. There is an empty wooden coffin. A mirror hangs on the concrete wall. A bloody razor and a black whip stand in front of the mirror. In the mirror, you see your reflection and the terror on your face. The place where you are, oh, okay, that was room number 1. Let's go to room number 2. You are shocked to find a chained woman in this room. The chain is tied on her ankle. She looks in her 40s, too weak Her bones are noticeable and has pale skin with lots of scars. She is on her knees. She is naked. Her body is lightly hairy, except for her pubic area. It is quite hairy. Oh my God. Contrasting her hairy body, her head is shaved. She stinks. Not only the smell of feces, but also it looks like she wasn't washed for years. She screams as you point the light to her. I'm going to say, "Who are you?" She doesn't answer your question, but yells with despair, "Help me. He keeps me here." Let's try to save her. You crouch down to her tied foot. There is no way you could remove the bracelet from her ankle. You also notice that her pinky toe is missing. Okay. In real life, asking what happened to your toe is so irrelevant at this point, given the situation and everything that we have seen so far. But this isn't real life, is it? What happened to your toe? He made me eat it. That was actually very much worth it. You crouch down to her tied foot. There's no way you can remove the bracelet from her ankle. Let me try to find the key. You try to leave the room, but something you don't understand happens. At the exit of the room, you hit something that wasn't visible in front of you. Yes, you saw nothing in front of you, yet you hit something. You fall onto the floor, and an invisible force carries you repeatedly, smashing your head to the wall. You hear the woman screaming as you black out. When you wake up, you find yourself lying on the concrete floor in the pitch darkness. By the smell, you understand that you are in the same place. Whoever is keeping you captive. He stripped you from all clothes. You are naked and cold. There's a gag on your mouth or in your mouth. There's a gag on your mouth, so you can't shout and communicate with the woman. She might be gagged too. You stand up and try to walk away, but your ankle is tied with a chain. You can only walk in a chamber with 1 meter of radius. Your foot touches a metal bucket. It is probably where he expects you to defecate. You lose all your sense of time here. You wait for an immeasurable time for something to happen. You are thirsty and hungry. Sometimes you hear your phone rings. It is in a different room. The piano melody is "It's the Fear" by Within, Temptation. An ironic name for your situation. They probably notice that you are missing and trying to reach you, especially your parents. They must have become mad. Of course, you can't answer the call. Finally, you hear footsteps. You hear your captor coming to your room. You are unable to see anything. He takes your gag off. Apparently, he has no problem with seeing in the pitch black. And you hear his voice, "Drink." It belongs to an old man, a dominant, ordering voice. You feel the tip of a bucket on your lips. Do I drink or do I say, "Who are you"? I'm going to say, "Who are you?" "I am your new master. You better behave well. You are mine now. Now drink or I won't give it. Or I won't give you it once again." Okay? It is water what he is offering. You drink it. Not the best water you drink. It could be taken from the lake, but you have no other choices, it seems. Okay. First of all, if you were held captive and hadn't had water in a while, any water you get is going to be the most delicious water you've ever had in your life. You won't be stuck in a hole somewhere for God knows how long. No access to food or water, no access to light or humans. And all of a sudden you get offered this water. You're not going to go, oh, nah, it's not Fiji water, but you're not going to do that, but whatever. After you drink enough, he puts the bucket on the ground. Now he brings something else to your lips. Eat. You are too hungry to refuse him. You allow him to put the thing in your mouth. That's what she said. It's meat, but raw. You would never eat raw meat except for sushi, but now you chew it slowly. It is rabbit, he says. You shallow the meat. I think he meant swallow the meat despite how it disgusts you. After you eat all he gives you, he puts the gag on your mouth and leaves the room without saying another word. After a while, he comes back as you were lying on the floor. Stand up, he orders you. You get on your 2 feet clumsily. He grabs your body and you feel two sharp fangs on your neck. He starts draining your blood and you understand the true nature of your captor. You have no idea how long you have been a prisoner here. You are mostly alone in the room doing nothing with a gag on your mouth. He occasionally comes back to feed you and himself. Sometimes you hear loud sounds from the other room. He tortures the woman. She screams and begs him to stop, but he doesn't. You hear a whip hit the naked flesh of the woman, but for some reason he doesn't harm you, only the woman. You haven't seen anything for a long time. You have no idea what he looks like. Sometimes you hear sobbing, but it doesn't belong to the woman, to the captor. He cries loudly for some reason. Some day or night, you can't figure out, he shows up and takes your gag off. I have done research about you, learned everything about you. He says your name, shocking you. We have some common points. We both like the dark. We are both outcasts, lonely souls in this world of darkness. I will make you an offer, only once, so make your decision wisely. I can make you an immortal like me. You will no longer be in chains. You will have a life or unlife in the dark like you have always wanted. Or you can stay here as a mortal and wait for the day you will die here as my prisoner. I want to be immortal. Very well, he says, stand up. You stand up and allow your master to embrace you. You feel his fangs on your neck once again, but this time he doesn't stop. You feel your whole blood is getting drained. Soon you lose consciousness. You open your eyes. You find yourself lying in a wooden coffin, but this time you are able to see. There isn't any single light source in the concrete room, but you see your environment as if you are wearing night vision goggles. You are wearing your clothes and also gloves, so you can't see your skin. You have lost your hair. It has shed. Your old hair is on the coffin's part where you put your head on. Bless him. And you feel your face change too. But the most significant change is the unbearable thirst, but not for water. Welcome to a new start, my child. You hear his voice. You look around the room, but you can't see him. There are 2 coffins and a mirror in the room. They think that our kind can't be seen on the mirror. False. Take a look at yourself. You step outside the coffin and walk to the mirror. You are in terror with what you see in the mirror. You don't carry a human face anymore. Your skin has... Question. Have those legs always been there in the background? I never even noticed it until just now. Huh. You don't carry a human face anymore. Your skin has scales like a snake. Its color is a light gray, almost white. Your ears are long and have pointy tips. Your eyes are all red. You slowly open your mouth to see your sharp teeth. You scream, break down, and cry in despair. Then you feel his hand, claw to be exact, on your shoulder. He stands on your back. What? Now you are able to see his hand. It is scaled like your skin. Look at me, he orders you, and for some reason you can't disobey your master. You involuntarily look at the mirror to see the immortal entity behind you. His body is tall, naked, and has a humpback. His skin is almost white and scaled, but his face, it is the ugliest thing you have ever seen. It is the embodiment of evils, torture, murder, rape, and envy. Envy for everything that is pretty and fair. I will teach you everything I know, your new friend, and only now, parent says with a hideous smile. The end. This game has 3 endings. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a thumbs down on that one. I'm sorry about that. Madness in the Infinite Loop. Let's on to the next. Actually, hold on. 2 seconds while I grab a drink. All right. Madness in an infinite loop. Let's try that. You are doomed to live in a depressing Monday, which keeps repeating itself. No matter what you do, you wake up to the same day, even if you commit suicide. Can you keep your morals and mental health when nothing you do is permanent? And why are you stuck in this infinite loop? Play it to find out. Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's find out. You wake up in your bed. You wish you were dead. In fact, you should have been dead. You committed suicide lots of times before, but no, there is no afterlife for you, only the repeat of the same day. Not only do you hate your never ending day, but also yourself. You have an obligation to go to work. You hate your job and a small cubicle in the cold office. Maybe you do something crazy today and spend the day at home or kill yourself. Dang. You are in your bedroom. It is a rainy morning. There is a wooden table near your bed. On the table, there are your alarm clock and a picture of you with your ex-wife. There is a drawer beneath the table. Let's just do things one at a time, I guess. I don't know. You are at the 13th and top floor of the apartment building. The sky is covered with gray clouds. Its grayness is reflected upon everything you see. People are walking in a hurry. Some of them don't have umbrellas on this rainy morning. There are no green trees, only high concrete structures. There isn't any trace of happiness out there. All right, now let's look at the alarm clock. Your digital clock shows 7 a.m. Monday with its green LCD lights. This is the exact time you wake up each repeating morning. And it is always Monday whenever you wake up. It's Groundhog Day. All right, let's look at the picture. This photograph shows you with your ex-wife at the beach when you were on your honeymoon. She has a long black hair, brown eyes, and a pretty face. She was the prettiest woman for you when you were together. You both look so happy in this frame with sincere smiles. But it was past. You feel a terrible guilt looking at this picture. All right, next we open the drawer. You open the drawer. There's only one important item there, your 9mm pistol. It has a capacity of 17 rounds. Should I close the drawer or pick up the pistol? Help. Let's close the drawer because I don't want to do anything cray-cray. Let's go to the bathroom. Looking at the mirror, you see that you need to shave. Your beard grew a few millimeters, bad enough for your work. If you wish, you can scar your face with your razor or cut your wrist to commit suicide because you wake up with an intense self-hate each morning. What? Let's shave, only because I'm a female and I don't know how it feels to kind of shave like dudes do. You shave your beard. You hate how you look like when you don't have facial hair. Even your mother says that you look like an egg this way. You're not my real mom, Mom. Okay, cut your face, cut your wrists. Now let's go back to the living room. You're in the living room now. There are your old television and worn sofa in front of it. Your dispersed suit is on the sofa. You can either go to work and spend the whole day watching television. You'll probably get fired if you choose it. Okay. Okay, let's watch TV, I guess. You turn on your old television and sit on the sofa in front of it. The first channel you see airs the news. The news are about a war going on in a distant part of the planet. You see bombed homes and dead children under the debris. Immigrants are trying to flee on overcrowded boats. Turn on the next channel. The second channel airs a beauty contest, but for little kids. You see kids with makeup. Their painted faces disgust you. The jury consists of elder men. What else is on? Third Channel airs an advertisement about new antidepressant. It shows a woman running with happiness in a field of grass and flowers. But you notice the grass and flowers are plastic. That is deep. Next channel, and then we'll turn it off. Now you see something you never expect to see on television. It's a man in a suit, but his head is a goat skull. The man or demon with the goat skull gazes into your soul. He asks you, you are stuck in an infinite loop. Do you remember why this is happening to you? No. Hey. Hey, Nietzsche, how are you? Are you so sleepy? Go to sleep. I'm reading you to sleep. You can't stay up. Don't stay up, Nietzsche. Don't stay up. Go to sleep. Tommy, long time no see. Thank you for coming back. I had a lot of fun playing Warframe with you. I remember. Oh, I remember. Yeah. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I just thought I'd do a little in the middle of the night. Read some horror stories and maybe play a little FNAF in a little bit. So, Misha, if you're sleepy, go to sleep. I know you can't stay up. Just go to sleep. I know I am boring you. All right. I don't know why I'm stuck in an infinite loop. Let me show you then. You won't like it. Television shows your ex-wife's face. She is crying with despair. A 9mm pistol gets in the frame. It is pointed at her head. No, I didn't lose my nerve. What happened was Call of Duty happened, and it just totally distracted me from absolutely everything else. So I'm playing Call of Duty. I'm trying to get back into streaming. That's what happened. No, I didn't lose my nerves, and I still get updates about all this new stuff that's out, and I still have it, so I just gotta get back on it. But Call of Duty has kind of got me distracted right now. So, but yeah, I really appreciate your help. All right, a 9mm pistol is in the frame, pointed at her head. The trigger is pulled and she's dead. That scared me. Oh my God. The camera now shows the man who pulled the trigger. You see yourself cry like a baby. You killed her, but you still loved her. The television screen fades away. What will you do? Oh my God. Oh my God. What should I do? Take a sleeping pill, go to sleep, shoot myself, or cut my wrist in the bath? Let's take some sleeping pills. I'm just trying to sleep. Your sleeping pills have been your best friend. They make you sleep instantly. You could like them more if they made you wake up to a different day, though. You take 2 pills and go to sleep. You wake up in your bed. You wish you were dead. In fact, you should have been dead. You committed suicide. Oh, wait. This is the beginning. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right. All of this has already happened. Hate your job, small cubicle in a cold office. Maybe you should do something crazy today, spend your day at home, or kill yourself. Okay, what did I do last time? Last time I looked at all these. Let's open the drawer. And I had an option to pick up the pistol. I didn't do that last time. I'm doing it this time. You're in your bedroom. It's rainy morning. Okay. I'm going to shoot myself. It might be loud. Rip. You put the muzzle of the 9mm pistol inside your mouth. And pull the trigger. I don't know why I jumped. All right, same thing, same thing. Let's go to the bathroom. Now we have the option to do these things. Last time I just went back to the living room, or I shaved my beard, then I went back to the living room. This time, let's do 2 and 3. You pick up the razor and start cutting your face with self hatred. Blood drips out of each scar. At the end of 5 minutes of masochist action, you leave your face with so many scars, your face looks red. Okay, now I'm gonna do option number 3. By the way, don't ever do anything what this person is doing. If you need any kind of help, just reach out to absolutely anyone in the world, including myself. If you feel like this is your only option, don't ever. That's my disclaimer. I'm not condoning this in any way. Just reach out if you need help. You pick up the razor, take your Lord, this grammar. Take your all clothes off and step inside the bathtub. After sitting in the tub, you start cutting your wrist horizontally. Soon you start to lose your consciousness alongside with your blood. Bathtub gets filled up with your blood. Okay. This time I'm gonna go to work. There was an option at one point to go to work, and that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Did we look out the window? Alarm clock, a picture, open the door, no. Go to the bathroom. Nope, we're going to the living room. Let's go to work. This is it. I know. Let's go to work. You wear your suit and head off for work. It's a rainy day, but you have lost your umbrella. You get wet till you reach the subway station. I mean, ladies, am I right? No, I'm just kidding. It takes about 15 minutes to reach there. While descending the stairs to the subway station, you pass by 2 teenagers smoking cigarettes. They are at most 13 years old. You overhear one of them say this: "I watch TV to remember." What? You never wanted to have kids. They would probably be like those teenagers who began smoking at this early age. You took a sterilization operation a few years ago, but your wife didn't know about it. Boom. Wow, that is crazy. Excuse me. You are in a subway station. Nobody noticed you, as you haven't done anything interesting like cutting your face. Our only option is to wait for the train to come. After waiting for 10 minutes, you see the approaching lights of the subway in the tunnel. Get on the subway or jump on the rails. I think I'm going to get on the subway. Every time you do some sort of self-harm act, you just do it. And then it's like game over. You start from the beginning. So if I jump on the rails, it's going to be like you jumped on the rails and you died. And then it starts over. So let's get on the subway, see what's up. After the train stops, you get in it with the crowd of commuters and it departs. After 15 minutes, you arrive at the ugly gray skyscraper that you call office building. At the entrance of your office at the 13th floor of the skyscraper, you see your boss. He is the man you hate most, an overweight bald man with a black mustache. You always wanted to murder him, but you always controlled your anger somehow, because once you react in anger, you lose control of yourself. He stares at you. I'm going to the cubicle. As you are about to go to your cubicle, your boss stops you. "I told you to shave your beard like a million times. What the heck, are you, a monkey? I don't do business with fucking monkeys here. You're fired." And then go home? That's it? You don't have any personal belongings in your home, so you go straight home. Nothing interesting happens until you reach home. You're at home now. What do you do? Okay, listen. The story is about to be over. I'm just getting a little old doing this over and over and over. You pick up the razor, take off all your clothes, and step inside the bed. Wait, I did this already. Okay. Wait, this is the continuing loop. The only reason why I'm clicking on things at this point is to try to see if I can get out of this loop. Let's go to the bathroom. Let's go to the living room. Let's go to work. Wait for the train. I'm going to jump on the rails this time. You walk beyond the yellow lines that forbid you getting near the rails. As the crowd watch you, you jump down. Hang on, I need to take a drink real quick. I don't want to get in trouble with any kind of copyright anything, so I don't drink on stream if I can help it. As the crowd watch you, you jump down to the rails. You lay on the rails motionless. The train approaches you. The crowd shouts and signals the machinist to stop. But apparently the machinist doesn't notice them, or maybe there aren't any machinists on the train. It's automated. Either way, the train runs over your body. You feel your bones and internal organs get crushed with huge pain. And that becomes the last thing you felt, at least for today. Okay. I'm done with the story. I don't know how else to get out of this story. I don't know how else to get out of this story. Am I really going to have to do like a hard log off? Shave my beard. Go to the living room. Go to work. This time I shaved. And then I'll go to work. Here we go. You get in front of your old computer. The monitor has a big tube that you hate. You start working on your shitty duties. You do repetitive things. Those should have been done by an automated system. Your only break is looking at the social media. It is actually forbidden in the office, but you found a back door. Okay. You see a picture of a friend of yours at the beach. He is with your ex-wife and her new boyfriend. You had actually blocked your ex-wife and her boyfriend so that you wouldn't see them once again, but it doesn't work as if they are shown in another person's photo. The couple looks so happy together. She looks happier this time than how she was with you. Nothing interesting happens during the rest of the day. You feel quite sleepy. You don't need sleeping pills now. You fall asleep and you find yourself in a dream. You never had any dreams during the time you got stuck in the loop. In this dream, you find yourself in the entrance of your apartment with your suit on. It is nighttime. Apparently, you have just arrived home from a tiring day in work. No lights are turned on in the apartment, but candles are coming from your kitchen. And you hear the voice of your wife coming from the candlelit kitchen. Honey, welcome. She is standing in the kitchen with a pretty smile on her face. She is wearing a red dress. 2 candles are lit on the kitchen desk. 2 dishes of spaghetti bolognese. A bottle of wine are also on the desk. You are surprised because you've never seen her this alive since the infinite loop began. While you are able to say nothing, she holds your hands. I have great news to tell you. What is it, honey? I am pregnant. You realize that you're... Oh, no. No. You remember that you had a sterilization operation before without letting your wife know it. A tantrum is about to overwhelm you. The situation makes you unable to say anything. Just try to stay calm. You sit on the chair trembling with anger. Darling, what's wrong? She puts a palm on your face. Ooh, do I tell her that I had the operation, or do I just come clean with it or come out with it? You cheated on me. Which one should I do? Take a drink. I think I should explain to her the operation. She listens to you carefully as you explain how you got an operation that makes you unable to become a father. She defends herself. But I swear, you are the only man. I don't know. How about you see the doctor once again? Can't there be a mistake in that operation? Something that you don't expect starts happening. You start feeling that you are waking up from the dream, but you aren't in your bed now. You are still in the kitchen, but as an entity without a body. It is impossible to say at which point you are in a 3-dimensional space. Your presence covers all the kitchen and you see everything. You see the lying bodies of 2 dead people, your wife and yourself. The gun is in your hand, pointed at your head. You feel the presence of a second entity, but it is not your wife. It is the demon or angel that kept you in the loop. You hear his voice. Do you know what? She was right. She never cheated on you. The operation wasn't successful. You are at the end of the road that goes down to the redemption. The loop is broken. Now follow me. I will show you where souls go. The end. Bruh. Okay. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to go to the last story. Ouija. Last story. You are a single father. Your wife Linda passed away while giving birth to your son a year ago. You will be able to use a Ouija board in contact with an entity who claims to be Linda in this story. Okay, I can do that. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Ouija. New Jersey, 1981. You are a single father. Your wife Linda passed away a year ago at childbirth. Your son's name is Mark. He is a cute baby with blue eyes that he got from his mother. As expected, you are in agony with the loss of your wife. Mark is the only thing that you hold on to, all that matters. You have been in love with Linda since the first time you saw her. She was so pretty, you wanted to be with her forever. It still surprises you that you have such a charming woman to fall in love with you too. During Linda's pregnancy, you lost your job at some point while having debts. She supported you in every way she could. Not only was she your wife, but also your best friend. You found another job after Mark was born and Linda died. But of course, it doesn't make you a happy man when you have lost your best friend and wife. What? Looking in Mark's blue eyes gives you all the strength to go on as a single father. You see the future in his eyes and the past. The past when you were happy with your family, despite of everything falling apart. You would lose everything if you lost Mark. Another reason what made Linda and Mark so significant is you had lost your parents too. Basically, you have no family members left except for your son. Nobody to consult for things that you need to talk with a family member. What? Nobody to consult for things that you need to talk with a family member. We forgive them, okay? Linda's parents, you don't see those assholes anymore. They have done wrong to you and Linda. It is a foggy morning. You are taking a walk in an isolated green forest, which is close to the suburb you live. You can't see anything but fog beyond 5 meters. There is a single path, and you are walking it. You know that the path leads to a lake. You have been there countless times. There is nobody else you can see here in this forest, but somehow you feel that something awaits for you at the end of the path. Walk along the path. That's our only option. You reach a lake and you encounter a woman who looks uncannily familiar standing at the side of the lake. She's turning her back to you. You see that she has blonde hair and a black dress, so familiar. She slowly turns back and faces you with a smile on her face. She is nobody but Linda, completely alive. Did you miss me, darling? Okay, so these are my 3 options. Linda. Easy, thank you so much. That scared me. Thank you for the share. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. How are you? I'm just telling some stories in the dark, and then maybe I'll get on FNAF here in a little bit. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. That scared me. Did you miss me, darling? Okay, Linda, is that you? How is that possible? I missed you so much. Linda, is that you? Yes, it's me. Okay. How is that possible? All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. What? She holds your hands. Buy a Ouija board. I will talk to you through that. You know what a Ouija board, pronounced Ouija or Ouija board is. It is the board with letters and numbers on it, and you use it to talk with spirits. A strong wind starts blowing. In the blink of an eye, her flesh turns into ashes. The harsh wind carries the black ashes away, leaving a grim skeleton standing with you. You find yourself holding the hands of a skeleton who looks into your very soul with carved eyes on her skull. You wake up. It was a dream, a repeating one. You keep having this dream every night. It started a few days ago. It's a Monday morning now, and you are in your bedroom. It's winter, but still sunny. After getting off the bed, you take a look at yourself in the mirror hanged on the wall. You look worn. You look worn out. Tim, thank you so much for stopping by. It's late though. You don't have to be up. What are you doing up? What are you doing up, Tim? It's so late. I, however, just woke up not too long ago, and I'm about to start playing the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Simulator. But I thought I'd read some horror stories first. I'm glad you're here. I'll just hit this mic. Hold up. This microphone. Oh my god. All right. After getting off the bed, you take a look at yourself in the mirror hanged on the wall. You look worn out. Let's go check on Mark. Your house has 2 stories. The bedrooms are at the upper one. You walk into Mark's bedroom, which is next to yours, trying not to make a sound. You slowly open the wooden door of the bedroom. Your son sleeps peacefully in his cradle. You would expect a 1-year-old to make noises all the time, but Mark is not such a boy. He rarely cried. He has been a happy boy. You're at work, Tim? Well, I'm going to be up for a long time, I think. It's already after 1 in the morning. So, work must be slow for you right now. What do you do, by the way? The bedroom's walls are painted in a calming tone of blue. A circle of toys are hanged upon the cradle. Cute figures of a lion, sun, red cat, moon are the parts of this installment. There's a big poster of a yellow baby bird on the wall. You change Mark's diapers like you always do in the mornings. I'm trying not to yell because it's so late. Oh my god. After you complete changing the diapers, the doorbell rings. It's probably the caretaker, Isabella. She comes every morning at this hour. Oh, open the door. Woo, that's loud. Those sound cues, though, boy. You go downstairs and open the door. Good morning, sir, says Isabella. She is a woman in her 20s with curly black hair and brown eyes. She steps into your house. Your daily routine starts with making the breakfast while Isabella takes care of Mark. You go to work after the breakfast, unless it's weekend. After the breakfast. Isabella walks into the kitchen, opens the fridge, and picks up the formulated milk for babies without mothers. Oh, what kind of... Okay. Let's talk about the dreams. Let's talk about it. Before Isabella leaves the kitchen, you tell her everything you see in those recurring dreams and how Linda asks you to use a Ouija board to communicate with her. It's easy to see how surprised Isabella is. Sir, don't do that. It's too dangerous. You shouldn't mess with the dead. Isabella climbs up the stairs to take care of Mark. You are hungry and you need to make breakfast. You are listening to music on the radio while making breakfast. Will you turn on the radio today? Yeah, let's turn on the radio. Why not? You turn on the radio. The playing song is Sunny from Boney M. Sunny, yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunny, you smiled at me and really eased the pain. The dark days are gone and the bright days are here. My sunny one shines so sincere. Sunny one so true, I love you. You like that song? It kind of reminds you of the happy times you had with Linda. You make yourself an omelet and a hot cup of coffee. That is your daily routine. After you finish your breakfast, it's time to leave. Will you buy a Ouija board? You can go to the toy store to buy it before going to work, or you can refuse to buy it, thus refusing to contact with what you see in your dreams. Come on. You're a member of Stars. Really? Wait, as in, are you a police officer, security guard? Is that what that is? I like that. Stars. You know they're coming out with Resident Evil 3 remake. That is going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. All right, we didn't come this far not to get a Ouija board, so we're getting it. Despite it being a winter day, it's not cold outside. There's a welcome to Texas. There's a toy store, you know. This is where you buy Mark's toys. You remember seeing a Ouija board there. It doesn't take long to reach the store. You enter the store and start searching for the board among all the colorful toys. You find a box that looks quite different from the other toys. It doesn't look cute, not something you buy for your kid. It's a grim looking Ouija board. Buy the board. You pick up the box of the Ouija board and move it to the cash point. The cashier is a brunette young woman. She gets surprised to see the box. Ah, you want to buy that? What will you use it for, may I ask? No, you may not ask. Exactly. It's none of your business. That's what my gut says. But should I tell her since this is for a story? I don't know. I'll just tell her. I have to warn you, in my religion, dead doesn't talk with us. There are things that claim they are souls of human, but in truth they are not. They are evil. Don't buy the Ouija board. Okay, I'm still going to get it. Okay, as you wish, but if you're going to use it, don't use it by yourself. Never ask when or how someone will die. So you pay the board's price and buy it. You put it in a plastic bag with the logo of the toy store and you go to your office. As an accountant, you think that you have a dull job. Nothing interesting happens during the work. You have no friends to talk to. After the shift ends, you are ready to go home. Darkness has fallen. Let's go home. Take a drink. Oh, Jesus. You gotta keep scaring me like that. Knowing Isabella's at home, you ring the bell at your own house? What? You ring the bell when you arrive home. Welcome, she says with a smile after opening the door. Her shift ends when you come home. She got ready to head off. Mark is sleeping peacefully. He has just started sleeping, Isabella says before leaving the house. You can ask her to assist you in the seance. Yeah, why not? Let's ask. Right, Tim? Right? Why are you ringing the bell to get into your own house? That's crazy. Okay, I'm going to ask her to join me. Sorry, I can't do that. You mustn't either. All right. Isabella leaves. You're alone with Mark now. Before starting the seance, you climb the stairs and check on Mark. He looks so happy and peaceful while sleeping. You close the door and descend the stairs. You will use the board in your living room. Sorry. There is a table you can use there. You heard that it's best to turn off the lights before talking to a Ouija board. So you get a candle from the kitchen and light it. Then you turn off the lamp so the only thing that enlightens the room is the candle. You pull the wooden board from its box, you place it on the table, then you get the planchette, the wooden part which you put your finger on. The summoned entity is supposed to move the planchette when your finger is on it. Are you ready? Heck yeah, I'm ready. I was born ready. Ooh! Oh! Look! Okay. All right. Are you hearing this right now? Okay. Linda? Keep your finger on the planchette. H-E-R-E. It's here. Okay. Oh. Okay. Are you really Linda? Yes. Oh my God. Will I bring Mark up well? Sucker, I don't. Huh. Right. Will I bring Mark up well? Let's just go. What? No. I've never used a Ouija board. I've always wanted to. Okay, are you watching us from there? Yes. If I don't keep the cursor on it, then it'll stop. So I have to hold down the left mouse button. What do you want to tell me? X, Y, H what? T N I. What is that? What is that? What do you want to tell me? B H R U D T. What are these names? Let's do this one more time. Are these demon names? Am I summoning demons? Let's try this one more time. I bet I'm summoning demons and they're all gonna come kill me. Here we go. M T D J, or it's just gibberish. Let's go to the next page. Why did you return? Moon? What? What does moon mean? V K V P. What is this? W D. Girl, what are you doing? What? Okay, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? Moon? What does moon mean? This gibberish again. P K. Yeah, this is gibberish. This is gibberish. Okay, let's go to the next page. Should I move on should I move on with my life and meet new women? The heck? No, that's about right. Why did you leave us? D I D N O T. Did not? Are you peaceful? Oh no. No, she said no. Why are you restless? Moon? What is it with the moon? Oh my God. Okay, all right, let's go to the next page. When did we get married? It's supposed to be 1978. Okay. Is my voice sexy, Tim? It's only because it's late night. This is my after hours voice. Hello. Thank you. What was your favorite color? Which is supposed to be red. R-E-D. Okay. When will we be together? She's going to say now, and I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. What? Oh. Never? Okay, I'm cool with that because you're dead. Next page. When will I die? That lady said I should never ask these questions, remember? The sales lady at the store said never ask those questions. So guess what I'm gonna do? Ask those questions. When will I die? 5. Why? 5 years? A. I mean E. A. R. S. 5 years. Okay. How will I die? S. U. I. Suicide? C. I. Oh, sorry. D. E. When will Mark die? No, you don't want to know that. Hang on, let me take a drink. Maybe clear my throat. Okay. When will Mark die? T. Today? What? What? How will Mark die? I killed murder. M. Look how good I am, man. R. D. Look how good I am. E. R. I'm gonna kill my son. Who will kill Mark? She's gonna say you. Oh, me? She's gonna kill him? Why will you kill Mark? Moon. Again with the moon. Oh my god. Goodbye. Uh, it's going all over the place. Okay. And the planchette throws itself. It flies to the window of the room, breaking it. You hear the radio. You hear the radio in the kitchen start to play. Something turned it on. It plays a sinister voice at last. Laughter of a clown. It doesn't stop. You feel it marking you. Turn off the radio. Walk to the kitchen and turn off the radio. Now you hear Mark crying in his room. That's certainly not good. Let's go check on him. You frantically try to open the door of Mark's room. It's locked. Break the door. The door is not broken yet. You hear a muffled scream of Mark. Kick the door. Kick it. Kick it. Door. Stop. The door is broken. You rush to Mark's cradle. His pillow covers his face. It's apparent he was choked. He shows no signs of life. He's dead. You cry in despair. You were warned not to use the Ouija board. Now you are alone with your remorse. Soon you call 911. Nobody believes that Mark was killed by a supernatural entity. All the proofs show that Mark was killed by his father. You get arrested. Time flies fast and nothing gets better. You get sentenced to life for killing your son. You'll spend the rest of your life alone in a cell. And that's how your psychological problems start. You find yourself thinking about morbid matters like the rotten corpses of Linda and Mark, or what Mark has seen while it choked him to death, or how the guardians will react if they find you have hung yourself. Sometimes you start laughing hysterically, but there is nothing funny to laugh at. Sometimes you throw wild tantrums, screaming with anger between the four walls of your cell. Are you going mad, or is it taking you over? There is no difference, honestly. During the 5th year of your imprisonment, you decide to end the dire suffering, and you succeed. The end. The story has 3 endings. Okay. I'm going to kind of skip through it and try to make different choices. See if I can get a different ending. Hold on. Here we go. Yep. Okay. Yep. Walk along the path. First I said, Linda, is that you? I'm going to say, how's that possible? Oh, shoot. Dang it. Check on Mark. That. Don't talk about the dreams. Turn on the radio. Nope, let's make breakfast without music. Yeah. Don't buy the Ouija board. Nothing interesting happens for the rest of the day. Your usual depressing, boring life continues. You no longer see Linda in your dreams. Did she give up on you? Or what trespassed your dreams was something but your lovely wife's soul? You'll never know. Maybe it's the best the end. Okay, so that's 2 of 3 endings. I miss you so much. I long to be with you too. Again, there is a way. Go get a Ouija board, okay? So we'll get a Ouija board this time. Let's talk about the dreams. She says don't do it. Turn on the radio. Buy the Ouija board. Buy the board. I think it's none of your business. Okay. Don't ask her to join me. Okay, I don't see how any of this will be different. Oh, I don't want to have to go through this again. What could be the... Okay, I know. What do you want to tell me? I don't think I picked that last time. A W O O E P. What? U M. What? What? Are you watching this from there? Yes. I don't know what those nonsense words mean. Next page. What does moon mean? I'm just going to say something nonsensical. Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. Next page. Are you peaceful? Just going to say no. Okay. If I say, why are you restless? She's going to say moon. Next page. When I asked her when we will be together, she said never, right? All right, let's go to the next page. Just say goodbye. Goodbye. You in the seance, the planchette stops moving. You couldn't get any decent answers from the spirit. Was it even Linda's spirit? You can't be sure. The spirit doesn't show any physical activity after the seance in your house, but the mirrors. You feel something gazes upon you whenever you look in the mirrors in the bedroom and bathroom. You feel the presence watches you through the mirrors, and this presence is not the benevolent. And you are not the only one feeling it. Mark always cries whenever you bring him near a mirror. He gets scared by something he sees in the mirror. You had to remove the mirror from your bedroom in order to be able to sleep. Apparently, buying the Ouija board wasn't a good idea. It opened the doorway for entities. But honestly, this is not a problem an exorcist can't solve. There are far worse things that could happen to you and Mark. The end. That was 3 endings. Story over. Visit our Facebook page. I hope y'all come out with more game or more stories, but better. Yeah, so my take from this interactive horror stories is that it definitely has the potential to be really good. It just needs to keep updating, and I wish that there were some American. I really don't care. They can come from wherever as long as the story is really good. But it's just for me is relatable when it's American. Because I think they tried to be relatable, but it just ended up sounding weird whenever you tried to read the story or whatever. So that is my takeaway from interactive horror stories. I am now going to switch over to um over to FNAF. Let's get it. Tim, if you're at work, I'm going to have to advise you. Oh, shoot, that scared me. America. Well, it's just that the people who wrote the stories were obviously foreign, which is cool. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But then their ideas didn't translate as seamlessly for me as I would like. You know what I mean? Like, it just didn't. A lot of stuff that they did. Okay. Take my headphones off for that. A lot of gosh. Oh, see, here we go. Why does it keep doing that? I can't. I know. All right. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. Okay, I think you can hear me. All right. Is that better? Hey, we'll see. Let me get to the title screen. Well, it's loud for me too. It's supposed to be loud. I think. All right. So now, this is Tuesday, so obviously one whole day has gone by. I'm getting things set up in my restaurant, and then I go to work. So that's what's happening. So I'm checking out my restaurant right now. So I got everything. I don't have enough. What? Here, let's get this guy. My animatronic. Let's get this guy. That's it. Got everything. I don't have any animatronics though. Alright, let's go. There we go. Oh, I can play. Let's play test. They're all 100. It's an easy game to play. Alright, let's go. Nothing. Can't put anything there. Let's upgrade to. I don't have any money to upgrade. Sponsorship 73. Let's take it. I don't have any. For 500? Let's do it. Alright, and with that, I'm going to upgrade my Alright. There's nothing else I can buy, I don't think. Okay. Alright, yeah. Alright, so we're done. So now we're gonna get into the actual game. Right? Okay, yeah, let's go. Shoot. What? I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I just forgot. I just remembered that I can't do it. I cannot do it. No, 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 no. I just, I can't do it. And I think the reason is that I really don't know what it is that I'm actually doing in that scenario. I can't. And I heard something. No. Mm-mm. I can't do it. I can't do it. Not without screaming my entire head off. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just remembered. I just remembered I can't do it. I was in the game for 48 seconds. And I couldn't do it. I want to play games like that. I don't want to do this so hard. Oh my gosh. It's too, you know what? It's too late. It's you know what ooh, her face. I don't like it. Ooh. Come on, make the best now. What is this? I went out of bounds? Oh my gosh. Wow, that was actually a lot of I think I should play Call of Duty. I think I should stop this and get on Call of Duty. Because I'm not going to be able to do this. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to quit. I can't. I am not. I don't. There's not enough. I can't do this by myself. Like, Tim is here. Thank you, Tim, for being here. But I can't. I just can't do this. There's no way. Not right now. Not at 2 o'clock in the morning. Not by myself. So I'm going to stop the stream for now. And then switch over. And you'll see the stream start back up. So I'm just going to do Call of Duty though. That was fun. I'm sorry I chickened out. It's just, I can't